And here we are at Atlanta for race number 8 on the season. So we got DJ Curtis and Phil Chambers leading us in the front row to the green flag. DJ Curtis taking the green. Behind him is Mary Stevens. As Mary Stevens already goes low, look at that. So they're going to be side by side going into 2. As we have a little switch in drivers. Poteet inactive has James Shelley in the 43 now. Since Trost moved into the 10. Sorry for the horrible frames. Oh boy! Charles Sanford almost wrecks. And oh god! Leaders involved in Charles Sanford's in the catch fence. The whole field is involved besides like DJ Curtis and a couple others. Oh my goodness. What a crash. Leading us back was most definitely DJ Curtis. Oh my goodness. That was an intense crash. Let's take you back to show you what happened. Alright, so this crazy crash happens when Mary Stevens and Phil Chambers make a little contact in the center of the turn. Stevens gets turned into Curtis and Williams. That puts Williams into Charles, and Charles just smacks the safer barrier and gets up into the catch fence. Let's hope he is okay. We'll get a word for it post-race. Does not topple on any driver. He does get on James Shelley a little bit. Like I said, sorry for the bad frames right now. I have no idea why. You see everybody's just piling in. You see Mary Stevens gets into Cavanaro, then DeMax. As it looks like the whole field is involved. Just a few cars. Let's watch one of the cars that we saw get away. Where's 13 of Robert Ponder. And his only second race of his career. Let's watch. Nice, see, that's some wreck avoidance right there. He was in the middle of everything. Let's watch where DJ Curtis was at the time. As he was right in the middle of it. Let's take a look. Wow. Can you say lucky for DJ? Let's watch it one more time. Look at this. The start of the wreck happens right in front of him. He gets lucky with Phil Chambers. He gets lucky when these guys get up there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the margin, or look at the distance between Stevens and Curtis in the wreck. That's crazy. And then Johnny Mills just gets into Ash Curtis, and then that's how Johnny gets away. Let's see, Shelton. We saw Shelton get away, and so did Skabnicki. How did they escape? Oh, are they gonna wreck? No. Okay. Let's see. And we have Nick Smith. Mostly everybody else with damage back here. So it's right on board for our one last onboard, Charles Sanford in the 98. As you can see Doge looking at you from the hood. Wow. We lose the camera for a minute. It's Charles Sanford involved in a nasty, horrible crash here today in Atlanta on lap 2. So I'll take you back to the green. Alright guys, we're coming back green here as Charles Sanford is the only one who retired. We got Gabe Williams, Mark Cavanaro, and Luke Walker, who are one lap down. They are next to the leaders. So let's take a look at your top 10. We got Curtis, Ponder, Mills, Shelton, Skabnicki, Curtis, Cavanaro, Elizabeth, Thomas, and Nova. The top 10 is we're back green here in Atlanta. Now let's hope we don't have one of those wrecks again. That was insane. I saw it too, and I was like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. As we saw, remember we saw Sanford almost get turned. As most of the top 10 gets away from the lap traffic, which is good. As now we got a battle for the lead here. So you got the top 3 really bunched up. So you got Robert Ponder in his second race looking to bring that 13 team to victory lane. And Harrison's not coming back, like we said, until Indy. So it's going to, the 13 team, since the 13 team will be, since just a substitution for injury, the win, if Ponder gets the win, it will go to Harrison and not Robert. I mean, Robert will be credited with a win, but it will go to Harrison since Harrison's in a more full-time kind of it. Look at Skavnicki here. He's running 4th. He has 5 top 5s along with Kyle Thomas. Last week he did not get a top 5. Or top 10. Top 10s, I mean. 5 top 10s and 5 top 10s for Kyle and Skavnicki. Highest driver without a top 10 is Ash Curtis, which hopefully will change. Oh boy! Johnny Mills and Skavnicki make contact. Oh yeah, look at this. Ash Curtis. Maybe looking to get his first top 5 as well. By the looks of it. The top 3 drivers, by the way, in the points are taken by winners. Right now, DJ Curtis looking to be the 7th different winner on the season. And look at Skavnicki. He's going to try for 2nd. Here comes Katie Elizabeth right behind him. The lowest winning driver is Gabe Williams. But like we said, it doesn't matter where he is. He makes the chase no matter what. Look at these guys catching Curtis here. Shelton looking for a chase win. Or looking for, not a chase win, looking for a spot in the chase. Hoping to get a win today. That DJ Curtis has been strong lately. So you got Deanna Shelton, Kenny Bale, Kyle Austin, and Karina Chambers back here looking for the top 10 spot. Possibly the lead. Is here DJ and Johnny right here. Johnny goes to the inside. I just want to make sure this is Johnny. Okay. First I thought we switched him for a second. But yeah, now we got Johnny Mills battling for the lead. As he's going to clear DJ. As look at this. Ponder's now about to take the 2nd place spot. I think he did. Barely, I bet. Probably dead even. 1,000th of a second. And they're catching Leia Walker. And Gene Sanford. And Gabe Williams. There's Ponder. Mills. They hit. Oh, he saves it off of 4. What a save. As now they're all bunched together again. Look at Elizabeth go to the bottom. Curtis is dropping positions. Wow, what a save. That was an amazing save from Johnny Mills right there. A rookie save right there, you tell me. Look at Skavnicki moving to 3rd, trying to move over for Ponder here. Look at Shelton now into the top 5. Pushed by sister Deanna Shelton. They're catching Gene Sanford, by the way. Are we going to have another great save? It looks like these guys cannot get off the bumper. I think you just get a huge run, and some of them don't even realize it, and then they just right on the bumper of them, and then bam! You get turned, almost. And Skavnicki moves to 2nd. Next race, we go to Kentucky for our final 1.5 miles until we go to Charlotte for race 14. So on a long stretch of 1.5 miles, so some of these guys should be pros at 1.5 miles. As the Sheltons are 4th and 5th right now. Look at Skavnicki move to the bottom for the lead. Look at Curtis right now, right in 7th right now. So you got more drivers up in this lead pack. You got Dylan Thoreaux moving up into, it looks like the 11th spot. Skavnicki takes the lead. Right now, Skavnicki is 100 points ahead of Kyle Thomas. But like I said, it really doesn't matter, but, yes, I think, well, we are definitely going to have one driver who's going to make it into the chase via points, at least. Look at this, Kyle Austin with a huge run. What's he going to do with it? Not going to do much. He's going to stay right behind Jessica Shelton here. So look at this, Henry Nova. Kyle Thomas with a huge run, too. The Kyle and Kyle show. So the top 3 are different manufacturers. How crazy is that? Oh, Kyle and Kyle almost make contact. His teammates Elizabeth and Thoreaux doing fairly well right now. Kyle Thomas makes a move on Kyle Austin for the 4th position, and Thomas clears him. Shelton moves to the inside though. Almost gets the left rear quarter panel of Robert Ponder. So we have been green ever since that crazy wreck on lap 2. So we're catching Gabe Williams right now. As the pack is kind of sorted out into single file, I will honestly be surprised if DJ Curtis does not win this race. He was dominant in the first half of first part of the race until the drivers caught him. He really didn't have anything to show. There's Robert Ponder, like we said, in his 2nd race in his career, I believe. I believe it's his first time in his career. He's running 2nd for the 13. Valvoline Ford. So they're catching Gabe Williams. They're going to hopefully ease by him. And Luke Walker. Let's hope none of them are double file. DJ is. Oh boy. Oh no. And DJ is held up. DJ Curtis is held up by the lap traffic of Gabe Williams. Luke Walker's not in anybody's way. And DJ is falling out of the top 10. I will not be surprised if he turns him, and he does! Wow, retaliation for holding him up. DJ Curtis turns the 19 as the caution flag waves. That's a huge break for some of these drivers as they were looking to pit sooner or later. What a wow, that was crazy. I don't even know what to say. Wow. I'm in just total shock right now. As yes, everybody is coming down pit road. My screen's gonna freeze for just a second. Okay. But wow. I'll not be surprised if Gabe comes back at him now. Where is Gabe? I don't even see him. But they are all coming down pit road for the first time today. Let's see how pit stops are going to work out for the teams and why we in victory lane. I don't know. Camera malfunction. Like I said, I'm just in total shock that DJ just flat out dumped him. That's not something DJ would do. I said I wouldn't be surprised if he dumped him for losing this many positions, but I didn't think he would actually do it. That's crazy. As we're going to watch who's going to be the first one out on pit road, it's going to be the lap cars. Oh, wait, is Seth Cole's not a lap down. Seth Cole's the first one out. The 52 is not a lap down. I don't see him as -1 or 2. Seth Cole's the first one out. How about that? So we'll take you back to the green flag, because you already saw what happened. As DJ Curtis flats out, dumped Gabe Williams, lapped car in his way. So we'll take you back to the green. So yes, it is Seth Cole, the leader of this race. Wanting track position here. I don't know if he'll be a huge factor if he didn't take 4 tires or 2 tires or whatever. But here we go. He's going to lead us back to the green flag. This green flag back out here at Atlanta. We're into the closing laps of this race. 20 to go as we cross the line. Good friends, Seth and Shelton. 1 and 2. Let's check back here and see if we don't have a caution. Luke Walker and Gene Sanford make contact. So like we said, just the bumpers. Like I said, you don't know how close they are until you really hit them. And we see Luke Walker coming down pit road. We're really bunched here. And we have a caution. It's Dylan Young's around. Preston Florida's as well. 2 Penske drivers involved. Not much damage as Daisy Mills actually just flat out dumps him. Fibrosis looks like he has a little bit of damage. Let's see who's going to lead us back. Looks like it probably will be Seth Cole. No, it's Shelton. Jessica Shelton leads us back. So you got a lot of drivers with some damage here. Let's take a look at what happened. Bring out the caution when we come back. So Gabe Williams again, and Deanna Shelton a little bit, a factor of the caution. As let's watch it in a different angle. As you see, Shelton and Young make contact. And then Shelton just tries to do something. I don't know what happened to DeMax. He's like going like 164 and stuff. And they make contact. Dylan Young tried to follow Shelton's footsteps. Really nowhere to go though. Is Gabe Williams involved in another crash? There's not many drivers involved, but minor damage for most of them, so we'll take you back green. Alright guys, we're going back green as Seth Cole pits. I believe he's one of the only ones who pit in that caution. And he's going to round out the field. It's going to be Shelton, Thoreaux, Elizabeth, Ponder, and Thomas, the top 5. We got Austin, Bale, Mills, Karina Chambers, and Deanna Shelton. So where's DJ Curtis at? Running in the 26th position as the green flag is back out. The Rokes did not get a good start at all. Is Elizabeth's going to go to the bottom of the Rokes? Like I said, it'd be crazy if Shelton can get this win. It would be so good for her. So definitely need it. She's, right now, she is where in points? 28th in points, so a win here could really help that team, just momentum-wise, and just having a win to make it to the chase. Look at Skabnicki trying to get that top 10 streak going again. So he's going to try and fly by the field. If we don't see another caution, we might see, or I don't think we will, no, because I think the caution came out on lap 29. They pit. So yeah, I think they should be good, actually. The caution is out once again, by the way. Phil Chambers looks like he's involved. Same with Shelley. Shelton leads us back. Oh boy, Karina Chambers. Nice save for the 14 right there. Let's see if they're going to pit. If they pit, it'll be a change of pit stops, maybe to get the last 10 laps on fresh tires. They might pit, actually. Nope, they're not going to pit. Let's take you back to the caution and show you what happened. And once again, Gabe Williams, again, a winner, is affecting the field. And, wow, okay. Look at this crash. It's another driver almost gets into the catch fence, and DJ Curtis is involved. Seth Cole, James Shelley, and Daisy Mills. A tough break for DJ Curtis. He avoids the first crash, and I don't think he got greedy, because that's, like I said, that's not how DJ Curtis is. He just got caught up in a crash just where he shouldn't have been. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. As we'll take you back to the green. So as we saw at the caution, pitting can make a difference, as it did for Seth Cole. Seth Cole's in second at the caution, and now that since he pit on the last caution, now that hurts him, and he got in a crash at the tail end of the field. Oh boy, look at this, Gene Sanford feeling gutsy as a lapped car. Katie Elizabeth moves to the lead, though. Now they're 3 wide. They're 3 wide for second now. Katie Elizabeth is in the lead. With the suspension Elizabeth had, if she takes this win, this will be crazy. But Shelton is looking. Two of our females in this series battling it out. 1-2. But do not count out Robert Ponder in that 13. Oh boy, what happened? Something happened to Shelton. She just lost momentum or something. As now Robert's catching her. Oh boy. Maybe she's falling back to maybe get a huge run on one of these laps. As it goes Ford, Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Ford. Or now it's back to Chevy, never mind. Yeah, something's up with Shelton and Ford. She hasn't really done well right here on this restart. So Robert goes to the inside, but Shelton gets the run on the outside. As they're back to single file. Will Shelton catch Katie Elizabeth? So Shelton can capture her first win on the season. She does nice in 3 and 4 there. 4 laps to go. As the gap has increased. Oh, but now look at this. Shelton's there. Trying to close the gap as quick as she can. Trying to just slide up and get a run. Ponder goes to the inside. The inside of Shelton. And that might have just been the race right there. Katie Elizabeth is running away with it. Robert Ponder making silly mistakes here late in this race. As now goes to the inside. Coming to the 2 to go with the line. Look at this. Ponder's just not giving up. He realizes that the leader is right there, and he needs to catch him. Oh my gosh, they caught him. They caught Elizabeth there by a lot. Oh, but the gap has increased again since they are side by side. Shelton holding on to second, and she holds onto it and clears Ponder for one more time. Has come into the white flag. 1 lap to go for Katie Elizabeth in 38. Had a suspension early on in this race, or early on in this season. Back down in 37th in points. Has only made 5 starts. This will be her 6th start on the season. So she has a disadvantage by everybody, but not anymore. She's going to make the chase, and she's going to capture her first win as a rookie. She's coming off of 4, and here she comes. Katie Elizabeth wins in Atlanta. What a race. As this top 3 are females. Wow, I don't think we've ever had that before in Napa Cup history. And the margin was 31 hundredths. Wow, so Shelton close to getting her first win. She always has the next race at Kentucky. Nobody's really a favorite there. No, not many. It's just hasn't been run much. It only ran in season 1. Where very few of these guys and girls were a part of it. Henry Nova was a part of it. I believe believe Deanna no, Deanna wasn't. Only, like I said, a couple drivers. Washer. It's gonna be interesting. As congrats to Katie Elizabeth on getting the win today. What the heck? As she wins, she gets her first career victory. As we go to Kentucky next race for race number 9. We're almost halfway home of the Season 4 Napa Cup Series. Thank you all for watching. Congrats to Katie Elizabeth once again on her victory. We'll see you guys for race number 9 at Kentucky. We'll see you guys then. Thank you all for watching.